What are you? You're kind of creepy looking. In the last video, we may have gone to the little campsite where we were trying to find the dude that went off himself and may or may not have completely missed a shotgun. I am not going to admit anything because that's just not who I am. I'm not going to admit that I walked right past it, even though there may or may not be video evidence of this. So first and foremost, we need to go down here and see if we can get the shotgun, because who doesn't like a good boomstick? Santos, I know you're watching this. I appreciate all the razzing you give me in the comments and on Discord for the things that I miss. I appreciate you pointing it out and saying, hey, stupid, you walked right past it several times. So thanks for being a genuine butthead and a good friend. So let's go get this damn shotgun so Santos can rest easy. Okay, we should probably just proceed on foot. If I drive my truck up there, there's a higher than likely chance I'm either going to run into some things, fly off of some things, full Thelma and Louise mode, or just absolutely crash into every single tree, because we all know how my driving is. All right, so the crabs are back. Okay, all right. Hey, what are y'all doing? You can die. You can die. Nice. Hey, look, the shotgun's exactly where I left it. I was just, I was totally just seeing how many of y'all would notice. I was more or less just kind of curious as to how many of y'all would notice that I didn't get it. Yeah, that's 100% what I was doing. It was just testing you guys, to test your observational skills, because I care. I'm a carer. If you believe that, I've got a bridge for sale. So we're still in need of a ton of different kinds of supplies. Like, we need more tape. We still need a circuit board. I want to head up this road because it does kind of circle back around the general direction of our house and see if there's any place over here we haven't hit up or haven't looted in a little bit that hasn't popped up on the map yet. And we have this waypoint that I literally just marked that's a question mark. So if we see any things like, I can carry one more log, I might as well go ahead and get it. Let me have it. Thank you very much. Put you in there. Good to go. Anything in you? Something useful. Wood plank and a metal bar. Okay, both of which are actually quite useful, and I appreciate you giving them to me. Nothing with the radio towers. The cars that are out and about, you can't really do anything with. And by can't really do anything, I mean there's literally nothing you can do with them. So it's no real point in even stopping to try and loot those. It doesn't do anything. Before we can try and go into getting the next scientist key, we're going to have to wait till dark, I believe, anyway, because... Ooh, hold on, there's a box right here. Because, anything that's electronic is closed until nighttime anyway. Metal components... I actually said metal components that time instead of the other thing that we may or may not have said a couple times. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the village we went through a video or two ago. I'm pretty sure this little ghost town here. I think there was like one guy in this entire thing. I do want to double check, since it's been like, I don't know, 1 day since we came over here. I want to check to see if any of the loot that's in here respawned. Because sometimes it do, sometimes it do not, on what you can search and what you cannot search. See if there's anything else in there. Nice. Metal and pistol ammo. Cool. So it's absolutely... And we're not going to spend a lot of time relooting the exact same places over and over again. But that's how the game is designed. It's not a cheap thing specifically. Hey, where's my shotgun? I want to try it out just in case something's over here. There it is. Little pump action. Turn my flashlight on because it's a little dark. Is there anybody in here? Is there anything in here I can search? Check your side fridge. Medical alcohol. Rifle ammo. Appreciated. Yeah, so there's not a lot of lootable things in these particular places anyway, but I'm going to search them anyway. Nice. All of that is useful. Thank you, game. You know what would be even more useful? Tape or circuit board or literally any of the other things that I actually need. Wire. I could definitely use some of that. More plastic would be good. So I think I'm going to go through one more house and then we're going to go over here because I'd like to search some places I haven't been yet at all instead of just relooting the exact same places. What you got in your duffel bag? Gunpowder and metal. Cool. And check your fridge for anything useful in here. More metal. That's where I keep my metal too. Keeps it nice and cold. Springs and tape. Hey, we got tape. Haha, I'm glad I came over here. Now, if I could get about 10 more. Oh, hold on. Let's go check out. Hold on. Let me reload real quick. I'm about to run over there and give this dude the click. It's only a 2-shot. It's an over-under shotgun, but butt cheeks. There's not a lot of kick in this gun. I'm okay with that. It doesn't have a tremendous amount of recoil. We butt cheeks shot him. Do I feel bad? Nah. He might have whoops, sorry. I was spinning my mouse around on the mouse pad to give myself a little bit more wiggle room. You didn't see anything. Hang on. Okay, so we're trying to get right up here. I wonder if there's a path that I can drive up, or if this is going to be a walk up sort of thing. This might be every path that you can walk up is a path you can drive up. So let's take our vehicle with us just in case we need to run over some things or run away from some things. That could actually be a thing too. Another one of the quests that I have to do is I think I got to hunt deer and pigs and possibly bear. There's a hunting thing that you got to do in here for some quests, and I know ooh, the graveyard. Yeah. Is that where we actually are on the graveyard? Let me clear you out of the way here. Yeah. Graveyard. Cool. Well, we could be grave robbers. There's a nice creepy little What that? That's an ominous sounding hum. All right, how many things are in here that we're going to have to deal with? And what are you? You're kind of creepy looking. Okay, my bad. Hang on. Oh, you've got some of those little crystal thingies in your body that I need. Give me your crystals. Oh, hold on. Let's switch to a better gun that shoots a little bit more than 2 rounds. Shotgun's fine. Oh, hang on. Damn, that one was empty too. We need to reload more often. There we go. Rat-a-tat-tat-a-tat time. Crabs, you can go away. Maybe. Hang on, now we gotta reload again. Okay, let's get rid of the crabs first. Damn, that is a lot of sparking. Oh, he's summoning in more crabs. So would this be the official Mr. Krabs? Stop summoning in more here. Hang on. Okay. Wait. Oh, damn, I got caught. I got caught by crab. I think he went down. Reload a little faster. I'm going to cook all of you and eat this stuff here. All right, I think you went down. Nice. Can I have your thingy? Gears and plastic. Okay. Can I not have the little red crystal thingy? Because I know I need those. All right, where's all your crab friends at that I just killed? I just killed them. When you died, did they despawn? I was thinking that was going to be some good source of food there. Cool. Well, the graveyard was a little bit rough. I need tape and I need circuit boards. Please give me one of those. Oh, cool. 2 of the red crystals. Nice. I think I need 5 of those, if I'm not mistaken. A circuit board. Microcontroller. Gunpowder, battery, and tape. Oh, yeah, game. Look at you giving me stuff that I actually asked for. What is this? Now I'm kind of fearing as to why you're being so generous. Or why we're running around over here. Let's get everything else reloaded just in case. You're reloaded. You're reloaded. You're good. You're not. I am low on rifle ammo. I mean, granted, we did just use a whole bunch of it. And I got everything from you, huh? Can I have your gas mask? You look kind of cool. You kind of look like something from Borderlands. I'm not going to lie. And I'm okay with that. So we got some of the stuff we needed. I can't remember if I needed... Where's my truck? If I needed more than one microcontroller for the stuff and the things. Yeah, the stuff and the things here. So let me see where this is actually at on the map. That is, we continue on this road all the way up. Wait, did I not do that one? Oh, I didn't. Wait a minute. Do I not? I don't think I actually have the key for that. I think we just need to go do some more exploring here. Let's go over this one. It's not too far. We can kind of drive in a straight line to get to it. And I'm hoping that this one microcontroller we got is what we need. I really want to get the wood cutting thingy. Oh, damn. Going at the base in the very near future, so I don't have to keep going back and forth to the sawmill, because it's just what saved me so much time, effort, gas, all that other happy jazz. Let's go over and see what's at this other waypoint. Shortcut! Hey, look at that. The vehicle only took just a little bit of damage. I mean, that kind of fall on a vehicle would probably kill you in real life, but fortunately this is a video game. We could take another shortcut. No, we could not. Hang on, is there a road that actually goes over here? You know, instead of driving off a cliff, maybe we could actually take the dirt roads that are in this game and not have to worry about repairing our vehicle. I have vehicle repair kits, so that's not too big a deal. I see some logs I just ran over, but my truck is full. Let's go ahead and hit the tree log. Yeah, that's a good idea. We're fantastic on the driving today. There's got to be a path down. This works. Nice rolling hill. We can get some speed so when we hit the next tree, do even more damage. Oh. This place has been flooded a little bit. You know what? Hang on. I've got some food on me. I need to eat some of that. Food's actually okay. I didn't bring any water with me. This village is... Alright, so there's... Hold on, let's go start over here real quick and see if there's anything in here to actually loot. How about more of the things I need? An avocado and shotgun ammo. Okay. Not terrible, I guess. I need more rifle ammo. I believe I... Oh, water bottle. Nice. I believe I have the ability to make rifle ammo. I think that's just something you can make on the workbench itself. It's not something you have to have a specific workstation for. This village is flooded. I'm guessing it was the work of the wet bandits. No power. No big deal. I don't really need to cut those up or anything right at the moment anyway, so I'm not too concerned about getting power over here. You know, is this fuel? Yeah, that's fuel. Thought if you had a water one in here, I'd just top off while it's free, but I guess you don't have one in here. More fuel. Nice. So the game is being very generous when it comes to gas. I'm okay with that. Get the cap stamp of approval on providing adequate and useful resources. What you got in here? Rifle ammo. Nice. It's only 10 rounds, but still 10's better than 0. Oh, I don't have any more lockpicks. When I get back to the house, I need to remind myself, hey, make about 10 of them and keep them with you at all times. Because you just keep running into stuff and you need them and don't ever have them. A processor. We needed that. Matches, coal, a trophy. That's an antique. There's a few of those laying around. Oh, my inventory's full? Really? Of useful stuff for sure. Tell you what, I'm going to eat the avocado. Get some of that healthy fats in me. Take the first aid kits. Hopefully the other thing is that wire. We actually need the wire too. Let's see. What could I get rid of that I don't need? Tell you what, I'll drink the water. Well, that's just going to be an empty bottle. That's useful. Thanks. I know I have space in my truck. I guess technically, let me just... No, stupid. I was trying to drop this. I eat poison foods. Good way to get killed. There we go. Okay, so I need the wire. So we were already going home with stuff that we needed. And more pistol ammo. Cool. Well, so far, this gathering mission that we've been on is absolutely worth the effort. No, there's no water sounds. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's something that I noticed when I was playing it the first time. Whatever. I'm like, you can just sprint through the water, and there is no sound whatsoever that you're even in the water. Which is not a big deal. I don't specifically care. I mean, you spend enough time sloshing around the water, and after a while, you're like, I'm kind of tired of hearing that sound anyway, so that's okay with me. Anything in here? No, it doesn't look like there's anything in here. Starting to get a little on the dark side of things. I believe I cleaned out my truck, so I should have plenty of space. Metal bars, nice. I should have plenty of space to just do a quick dump of all this stuff. That way I can go to maybe where this next scientist key is. Yeah, it's starting to get dark over here, so the electricity will be coming on in about 2 in-game hours. I don't see anything in this building. We'll check this one little house on the outskirts. I'm wondering what happened. Sometimes y'all provide some really great theories about games we're playing. So what is your theory about how this happened? Was this maybe a dam broke or intentionally flooded? A testament to the arrogance of man? I'm like, what do you think? Check and see if there's any just random storage that's under here. I know it's going to get dark real quick, so we need to run through this last one and then get back to the truck, and we can head over to the next area for the other key. Somebody shot me. I don't know where they're at and why they're shooting at me. I didn't do anything specifically. Let me get behind the truck just in case I need to take cover. No sniping me. All right, let's do a quick store everything in there. Good. Now we have plenty of inventory space. All right, so let's see. Clear you out. That's just a custom thing. So we need to get back to this road. So hook a right. Damn, dude. Come on, man. Don't make me run over you, because I'll do it. Dude, I thought he was going to go all GTA and try and rip me out of the vehicle real quick. That's not cool. You're the only one over here. What are you defending? This flooded, decrepit village here? What exactly are you defending? Stop shooting at me, sir. Alright, now that I'm away from him, follow this around to right here. I was about to say, didn't I do all this last time? I came up through here. Railway tunnel, canyon, military. I thought I went through this. I mean, clearly I didn't, but I thought I did. Cool, they left a little bridge for me to get access to easier. All right, make sure everything's reloaded. Is that a... No. Okay, so I don't know what this location is. I guess I swear I went through this one. Military base. What, did I forget to save it or something? If I went through all of this the first time and I got the key and then forgot to save it, I'm gonna be unhappy with myself. The game, by the way, if you didn't know this, the game doesn't auto save, so there's a chance after the last recording I came back over here. No electricity would be back on. So there's a chance I went back home, finished time unloading my inventory, slept to get to the next time period, and then just completely forgot to resave it again. That sounds like a cap thing. Oh, we might need that first aid we left in the truck here in the very near future. But if nothing else, if I can get in here and grab the key, then I can get out of here. We can get back. We can get this key and then get over to the other one where we actually need to be going. Oh, I thought that was the door. None of that. Yeah, I completely forgot to save it, I guess, after I picked up that key. That's number 2. Now we got to do number 3. I thought there was something else about that one. We'll check you again just in case. Berries and metal components. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, I thought that's what happened. Way to go, DA. All right, we need to get back to the truck. Oh, damn! We need to get back to the truck and use some first aid. Electricity has been enabled. I don't think I can... Nope. That one little chest that's right over there, I don't think I have the code for it anyway. I don't believe I do. I think that's something that you find when you're just kind of rooting around in some places. Where... Is it the gate over here? Yeah, I think it's over here. So yeah, I did go through all this. We're not going to clear it all out again, of course. That's what happens when you don't save your game cap, you big idiot. There we go. Get some of our health back. We're good. Cool. All right, now we need to do an about face and drive all the way back the other direction so we can go over here and get this other key. Now, I don't believe specifically for the keys that you have to go in at nighttime, but considering that there's a lot of places where there's doors that are locked and things like that, it's better to just assume that I'm going to need electricity and go over during the nighttime to do this, because there's a decent chunk of the quest that you have to do at night. So let's drive all the way back over here and go get the third key then. We're here. Here's a question for you guys. You can leave me a comment, yes or no, basically, or however you want to word it. But what are you guys, for those of you who've been here for a long time, you know that I like to use driving music when I'm doing driving parts in games. I've been doing it for freaking ever, man. I've done it in so many different games. I've done stuff like that, like, back in when I was a more Call of Duty style thing. I used songs and stuff, even when I was driving vehicles there. So I've been doing it forever. So what is y'all's opinion? Do you care? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Is it something? I mean, I try not to do it every time I drive anywhere. Sometimes you've seen I just, cut that footage out entirely just because I know if you do it anything too much, it gets annoying. But I try to put it in there a little bit now and then because I find it, I entertain myself with it. That's why. So anyway, just want to know what you guys think about it. Also, sometimes I spend a decent chunk of time trying to find the perfect song for a drive. And most of the time, I think I do pretty good. I think there's a decent chunk of people that absolutely love my mini bike music that I use in my 7 Days to Die series, which I'm a fan of that as well. So I spend a lot of time on things like Epidemic Sound, which I'm not sponsored or shouting them out or anything. I pay for Epidemic Sound so I can use music in my videos. So I'll spend a lot of time going through Epidemic Sound's library trying to find the perfect song. And then I'm just like, oh yeah, that's absolutely, a banger. And sometimes I'll have people just like, hey Cap, what is the name of that song? I need to look it up. I absolutely love it. And I always like hearing that. So anyway, just kind of one of those general feedback things. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, a key is required. Do I have... I'm not in uncharted territory. I've done this before, but it's been a long time and I don't remember every single thing, of course. Plus extra loot, nylon, metal, and bandages. I'll probably end up needing those bandages. Lockers to search with, shotgun ammo and batteries. I need a lockpick, but I haven't but I haven't been at home. Plastic, more lockpicks needed. Stop locking all the loot. More plastic and gears, yeah. Paint can, a little bit of free water. Don't know. Oh, sweet. I was kind of nervous to open that up. First aid kit, cool. I'll take all your pills, please, and thank you. Shotgun ammo and more nylon. Eggplant seeds and wood planks. Well, should we end up needing to sleep here, we can. It's nice that, hey, by the way, you might need to be here after dark, so it's a good thing if there's a bed so you can just sleep in it. We good? I hear growling. So this is just a regular old workbench. I don't have the stuff to make any rifle ammo, do I? No, you got to have stuff that I don't necessarily have. Small hammer I can't make, and tweezers can't make, metal saw can't make. No big deal. That's not too big a deal. Now, do I happen to have the key or the code to get in here? Is there, maybe it's somewhere else in here? Like, there should be just a piece of paper laying around saying, by the way, the code that you need to get into this particular door is... I'm not going to worry about hammer at the moment. Okay. So let's see. I don't see anything right that second. Usually that's still something up in here. If somebody... Glad I heard you breathing, sir. You and your buddy, too. I guess we need to search the rest of this compound. Just in case we missed it. Check these exterior buildings. I don't think there's too many of these buildings that are searchable. I think a lot of them are sealed off, but we'll run around here and check to see. Definitely need to get it done before morning. I hate to finally find the code and the electricity shuts off. We didn't go that way. We kind of went in a straight line from the gate, which was right there. So let's run back up this hill and see if there's anything over here. Yeah, see, this building is not enterable. You guys can just follow me, I guess, if you want to. Rawr. Need a little bit of bullet penetration so I can shoot both of them at the same time. Oh, damn. Okay, you got a little bit close, mate. Hold on, there's a note right there. Maybe that's what I need. Are we good for a second? Operation briefing. That is not an actual note or anything. What about you? Lab's been locked. 2457. Yeah. All right, so this I do know. This is where you have to put these in here. I have 2 more in the truck. We need 5 total, and I do know what that does when you open it up, but I'm not going to spoil it for those of you who don't know. But it is part of a progression that you actually have to do to get to another area. All right, so we got the code at least. Make sure there's nothing else that's searchable in here. Taters. What is taters? Potatoes. Mash them, boil them, put them in a stew. All right, so we need to run back over to... We didn't go in here. Let me go in here and look real quick. I don't think this leads anywhere useful, but if there's lootable stuff, I'm going to take it all. Make sure we're clear for a second. Stuff. Ammo. Rifle ammo, too. Lockpick needed. Cool. More tape. Yay me. Nylon and beets. Eggplant seeds. No growling, sir. I will shoot you dead just like that. Cool. All right. Well, we got the code to get into the lab over here, so we can get in to the lab. Hey, you know what? That kind of makes sense. I guess if I'd hung a left first when I first got here, then I wouldn't have had to run up the hill. But at least it was in the same freaking area, so it's not like I had to go hunting for it in the rest of the world. Are we cool? Cool. Y'all do not have very good hearing. Let's see if I can remember it. 2, 4, 5, 7. First try. Let me close you so nobody else can get in. Why are you splayed out like that? That's kind of weird. I'll take your key. Nice. Scientist key number 3 completed. Worms and bread. It's always good to keep those 2 together. Water bottle and gunpowder. I will need eventually. Yeah, can I... I was kind of worried that it was going to explode. What are you? Are you an orange soda? Tell you what, how about let's have a little bit of bread. And then we can pick up the orange soda and get our energy drink in, should we need it. Anything lootable? Medical, canned fish. Well, okay. What can I not... I don't really need these potatoes. I'll take the canned fish because that provides way more life than the other thing does. Okay, cool. All right, so where did you open up Quest Scientist number... Wait, is it literally... Hang on. If I'm not mistaken... Hang on, let me look at the journal real quick. Hang on, let me get to a half-safe spot real quick and look at it. If I'm not mistaken, I think the next key is I have to go in this portal over here. So I have to have 5 of these rubies, or these precious stone-looking things. I'm almost certain that that's what it is. You get 5 of them in here. It powers up a Stargate, basically. You run through and it takes you to another part of the map. So that's what that is. Not really a spoiler because, you know, it's just part of it. But I'm pretty sure that that's what this actually is. I need to have all the stones for it. Cool! All right, well, let's get out of here, get back to our vehicle, get back home, and see how much of this lovely gear we got can unlock some other things. Where's my shotgun? I want to shoot him right in the buttocks. Oh, damn. Shoot him in the ass and then miss the headshot. That's a good idea, Cap. Let's piss them all off right before we take off running and have to reload. Good call, sir. They're still chasing me. Well, you know what? Y'all can just keep on doing whatever it is you're doing. I'm going to drive all the way back home. Y'all, if y'all want to follow me all the way back home, it's going to be a bit of a drive, and I'm not going to slow down and wait for you. It's not like, you know, Mac and Coach from Punch-Out, whatever, where I'm going to be riding a bicycle behind you. You're going to have to hoof it to keep up with me. Home sweet home. We made it. We made it. Let's see. Let's get some water, because I know we're a little bit low on that already. Everything's good. Health is good. Let's see. So our greenhouses are still there. Our farmer things. So this all stuff actually finished doing what I was needed to. How about we do the right thing this time, Cap, and save it? Ta-da! We saved it. Look at us. All right, so what do I need? Because I know the one thing that I was working on next is the water pump. So I need 2 wires and a water filter. And I'm pretty sure I made the water filter. There it is. Okay, wire, water filter. I just did a quick sort, so let's see what I put up that I actually need here. Water pump, metal, and tape. Of course I did. That's enough! We can get the water pump! Yay! Now we have the water pump, the water pipes. That should allow us to be able to do the water thingy-majig. Of course, we're going to need more tape for that. I don't know if I have that or not, but at least I have the water system. So from within the house, I can just straight up drink out of the faucet now. At least I believe so. That's fantastic. Let me double check to see if that's what that actually did or not. Yay, I can drink straight from the sink now. Fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. Cool. All right, let's check the journal here. Powering the portal. Yeah, that's where we need to go. That's the portal, basement, and utilities. So water pipes, water pump, furniture in the basement, the walls, and the floor in the bay. All right, let's see what do we need to do that so we can get some of the basement stuff going. I know I have a bunch of supplies in my truck still. Actually, before I do any of that, again, I need the wood cutting station. We have to have the solar panels. Okay, so solar panels. I need to have solar panel components. Let's see how much of this I have. Tape and wire. Let's see how much of that I actually do have. Solar panel components. I swear I made some of those. And then wire. Do I not have any more wire than just the one? I thought I had. I can make wire. Did I not make any? Actually, no. I think I was going to make some of those. These down here. But I needed to have. Look at how much wire I need. What do I need for wire? Metal bars. Well, I can craft. Oh, nice. It gives me 4 each time. Fantastic. I needed that. Metal components. So we're still going to need more microcontrollers. Did I not make a solar component? I still didn't find a circuit board, but I found the actual microcontroller that I needed. All right, I swear I made a circuit thingy. I swear I did. Okay, maybe I shouldn't swear on things that I don't necessarily know. I guess maybe I didn't here. So in order to be able to make the solar panels, let's see, we've got everything we need right this second. Wire, tape, metal components. The solar panel components are where it's going to kick our supplies into the butt here. So we'll be able to make 2 of these. And we need to have 4, if I'm not mistaken, right? Damn. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't waste the supplies on that portion of it yet. Maybe I should work on getting what it wants me to get done. Yeah, maybe so. Floor of the basement, small wood planks. Do I not have small wood planks? That way we can complete that one here. I'm pretty sure I do. Did I scroll right past them? I'll take all the metal scrap because I need to turn that into stuff. Need to make a hand drill for whatever reason. Let's see, hand drill. Of course, I don't have a drill bit. Can I make a drill bit? Is that something that I actually have to find, or can I can craft a drill bit? Huh. Cool. All right, so that'll at least help out a little bit. Where'd it go? Hand drill. Maybe now I can do the walls of the basement. And I'm supposed to do the floor of the basement. Yay, we did it! Quest assigned, powering up. Okay, well now what do you want me to do? Install solar panels on the roof and set up power inverter. Yeah, I kind of need stuff for that, you know what I mean? Automatic irrigation, plant watering system. Do I have the stuff to make that? Plant watering system. I just need metal components. I can actually craft those. Plant. Oh, I need a metal. I need a metal bar. Of course I do. Freaking course I do. I've got a whole bunch of metal stuff on me here, so I can go craft it or smelt it or however you want to word it. And then I need to also probably spend a few knowledge points as well. Let's get a few more metal bars. We had to use a bunch of these. Look at this. Our basement's all nice and clean. Everything's all nice and tidified. It's fabulous. All right, that's good enough to at least start with. I still can't move very fast, but it's enough to kind of get going. So we'll get the watering system here. Then basically all we have to do each time is just replant the seeds and we're good to go. We chunky, baby. We very chunky. Plant, watering system, craft. Yeah. Beehives. I don't know where to get that. I mean, obviously I can check on the quest and stuff for it. Here, tell you what. Let's do the smart thing again and save it. Saved. Now, do we have... Okay, so beehives, that's the next thing that's over here. Deer hunt, faster and bigger for the vehicle. Workshop disruption, explorer. Yeah, we can't get there yet. This one, we need to do upgrades to the engine. I think we did storage. We need to do the engine upgrade, but I don't know what I have. I don't know what I need. The deer hunt, we can do at night. Powering the portal, we need the crystals. We need the crystals to get there. We need to be able to make solar panels and the beehive. Complete... Okay, well, where's... So it's just right here. What do I need to make... What do I need to make the beehive? I wouldn't mind having an apiary. Is that something I can just... Obviously, I'm probably going to have something that... Like, probably going to have a bee. Like, where do I get a bee from? And then I need to have a wax scraper, metal components I can make. I can make a wax scraper. Where do I get a bee? How do I just find a random bee? Can I just... I have no idea. Tell you what, let's go ahead and craft that so we have all the tools now. We have every tool that it needs us to have. So all we need basically is a bee, and then we can make beehives. Okay, cool. Well, let's put all of this stuff in there real quick. Let's go check our knowledge points. I have no idea where to get a bee. I don't know if maybe eventually when I get to the part where I can do some trading with people, if I can buy and or barter or steal, one of those. Let's see. We got 261 points. Damn. Okay, well, let's do one in endurance. Get some stamina increase here. Increase movement speed. Sure. That'll help us out a little bit. Medic. Might as well. Weaponsmith for sure. I'm not really doing melee. Sharpshooter. Let's do that one, I guess. So, we still have a decent number of things in here that we can put skill points into, or that we can unlock, but a lot of them is not necessary. Like in stamina regen by 20%, it's not that bad. It's not really that bad. All right, did we reach the point in which electricity turned off? No, those guys are still glowing. We got a lot of that stuff already done. That's fabulous. Our house is looking good. Look at this. Kitchen looks pretty good. Let's just wall this room off entirely here. That's still not looking great. Yeah, I don't have any idea where to get the bees. You can cook some raw meats over there. Let's see. All of these are ready. But so you can see how it automatically waters those. So when you plant stuff in here. I'm not wanting to pick it up just yet. Now disabled. Okay. Hey, we made it to day 10. Fabulous. Ooh, a weapon. Oh, hang on. I know what I want to do. Hang on. I know what I want. I haven't done one of these yet in this particular series. Let's see. We need just a battery. And what you do is you come over here and you use the battery and you do a quick scan. And what it'll do is it'll pop up like that, a supply box that at random basically. So you can do one box per battery. So it's a little bit of a walk, but we're just going to hoof it over here and see. That way, if we come across anything else, we can just walk it. We're not too far from it. So let's run over here and get this little supply thingy and see if maybe, just maybe, it's got some like really good stuff in it that we might actually need. Okay, so oh, nice. We killed 70 enemies. Give me your meat. Thank you. Random log. I don't need that. I think this is the supply. Yeah. We good for a second so I can root around in here? Processor, first aid, weapon components. That's actually useful. And then food. That's good too. Supply blocks challenge. Cool, cool. All right, so we have a challenge of doing 3 supply boxes. Again, all you have to do is just grab a battery, fire up the radio. It tells you where it's at. You run over and get one. Cool. Well, I think this one has gone on long enough. We're making good progress. I like how the flow of this series is going so far. You know, we make a little bit of story progress, make some progress around the farm, get some things going. I'm liking how the progress of this is going so far, and I hope you guys are too. So if you are, leave a like on the video. Of course, comments to questions and things that I always ask, or razzing me about things that I may or may not have missed. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Helps out a lot. It's free. And you know that I appreciate it. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you later.